And I tell you, I signed up for the Lotta Mata because of all the discussions that revolved around Sanremo about how politicized it was. Indeed, this was the worst. This was by far the worst. Let's start from the beginning, because the beginning of this story is Sanremo itself. During his performance at the festival, the rapper Ghali performed a song whose lyrics on the face seemed to also refer to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. For instance, it mentions the bombing of a hospital to draw a borderline. It's a very beautiful song, and although beware, they have never been explicitly mentioned, they are denied in Israel. And then we'll come back to this, and I'll wrap it up. Everyone knew what the theme was, especially since then, Ghali reiterated the message with a much more direct appeal, clearly saying, "Stop to the genocide" before leaving the stage during the last show.
Stop the genocide. Thank you.
Now we could also open a parenthesis on how, at the mention of genocide, everyone immediately understood what it referred to, even though, again, other details were missing. He didn't say anything. This highlights, as if we needed it, how at the moment the historical conditions that could make one think of such a tragedy are found. They found it in a very specific geographical area. But from this point of view, perhaps the reaction that Ghali's words have generated is more interesting. Particularly that of the Israeli ambassador to Italy, Alon Bar, who declared it shameful that the Ariston stage was used to spread hate, not instead to show solidarity from the victims of the Hamas attack and to the hostages still in their hands. In support of Ambassador Bar's statements, the CEO Rab's support came quickly. Roberto Sergio, who was quick to emphasize how Arabica from this ample space, every day, make room for the topic of roasting, reiterating Israel's solidarity, statements then repeated yesterday in Dominican by Mara Venier, the host who, after hosting Ghali on the show, read the press release, that of the Rai. That's the video you've all seen, right? Her reading the card. It's kind of pathetic. I mean, I don't want to pick on Mara Venier. But a little, yes, Mara. I mean, my goodness. But what is it, like in North Korea? You're reading the card? One thing, Mara.